welcome you back to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's the Bills with the football as we resume play in the second quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So as it turns out, a two-play drive resulting in the field goal. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So week 2 of the NFL, and already a lot of questions about the quarterback position. We know there was competition for the starting spot in the preseason. Ultimately, they stuck with their man, but I'm not too sure anyone should read too deeply into how strong his hold is on the spot.
Well, it certainly hasn't been much of a secret that they haven't been enamored with his performance thus far, and you know they brought in competition to light a fire.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. A first down throw for Prescott. Going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Giants who were able to come away with the road victory, 28-21. The final score. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. The Saints were losers a week ago, so they get the much-needed win at home in Week 2. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Prescott on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, we dominate.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Singletary. And Singletary has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now... You're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, Prescott. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Harry Long on the all-time list. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep. And got his man. Complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a big play for the Bills on third down. 41 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll get this one to Galladay. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Austin Hooper. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Singletary. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Here's Prescott. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
What's up, guys? Get in there.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown again, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Well, our booth is here. We can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They will run with Singletary. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
I'd lived up to the hype, so when Coach called me in, I figured it was to lock me in as the starter. But things are never quite that simple. The matter still wasn't settled, and I'd have to be ready for anything and everything.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. take a look what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense hasn't seen this all season, and we're gonna get at them. Execute your assignments, and it'll be a party in the end zone. All right, let's get it.
Shut up! 70 Lion! Hut, hut! Ready! 70 Timberwolf! Okay, ready? Ready, hut! Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready, go.
Hey, you know what, men? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited? We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
I knew what coach had called me in to talk about, but even then, it didn't make the moment any easier. I'd given it my best, but ended up losing the position to the other guy. After that, I had a couple of days to think about the next chapter of my life.
After the roster battle, you suddenly found yourself a star without a team. What did you do next?
I called my agent and explained the situation. I don't know how she does it, but a few days later, I had a contract with...
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We are across the Hudson from mid-Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. How about this for starting field position on your first drive? 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Step it up.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 15 carries, 110 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the... All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They start on the ground with Elliott. Now he pulls him over. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That type of run right there, because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the 1st down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
And how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, got the best of both worlds. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best 1st half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott throwing right, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll roll him out, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the quarterback taking it in. And the Cowboys Simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Set him back 5. Throwing. Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. The 20. Oh, boy, 10. Touchdown. Cowboys. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And according to next... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. First down, Prescott eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. O'Shane Zimenez. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, they were in in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target. 3rd down here. Prescott to throw it. This is Johnson. He's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. This will be caught inside the 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here because he keeps...
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watched tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. 20.
Prime time, baby.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? A 1st down carry by Elliott. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 43-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off and being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will,